What's up? Just hit up the DI after work today. Grabbed some, probably all things I'm going to try and flip on eBay. Because I've seen these two computer games sitting there for a while. And didn't think much of them, but I just randomly decided to search them on eBay the other day. And I think this one's brand new still. As far as I can tell, like the CD itself isn't sealed, but it's got a sticker over each side of it that looks legit. But this game here is like 30 bucks on eBay, and it sells a lot for, I'm not sure why, but potentially might keep this one. I might see if my daughter can use this game. It seems like a pretty cool educational game. And this other one is like the 3-game collection bookworm thing, which is, this one's kind of weird. It's a European version, but it looks like this one sells for $20 to $40 as well. Not sure why again, but yeah, I'm at least gonna put this one up since it's the European version and see what happens. And those were $2 each. And then I got PS2 wired red octane guitar, which was also $2. And it's got some plastic rattling around in there. I don't know. Maybe I'll open it up with all those tools I recently got, see if I can get that out. Needs to be wiped down. It's a little like fingerprinted, smudgy and stuff, but for $2, not bad. I can use this to probably test the couple PS2 Guitar Hero games I've got, which I've had on eBay for a while, and they haven't sold for, I don't know, maybe I'll lower the price. And these, I mean, these seem to sell for 20 to 30 all the time as well, and people pay shipping on them. The shipping, like I saw a few that were sold for like 15 to 20 and then another 20 shipping, so I don't know. It's worth looking into for $2. And yeah, speaking of those tools, I got this DS case from that garage sale where I got the Switch and the DS, and I just doesn't fit like perfectly, but got all my video game related tools in here now, so it's like my little repair kit going on. I'll start getting into some of that. Thanks for watching, everybody. Peace. What's up, everybody? It's YouTube. It's Halloween. It's YouTube. Halloween, just got off work. Did my daily, stopped by the thrift stores, found a electronic football from Tiger, 1988, for $2 at Goodwill. Kind of cool. It's got batteries in it and everything. Works, so thought that was kind of cool. And then stopped by the DI and I found this GameCube Logitech Speed Force little racing wheel thing, which was $3. It's a little dusty, but the cords are all good shape. It looks like it's an official, Nintendo GameCube thing. It's missing one of these little clamp screws. I think that would be like to screw it into the table or whatever. I don't know. Thought for $3 it was pretty cool. I might test it out. I don't know if I actually have any racing games for GameCube, but we'll see. And then I also found this Blitz 2002 for $3 too. That one's in complete good shape, so picked that up. Always pretty cool finding GameCube games. Probably gonna have to go back tomorrow and see if I find anything else GameCube related. So with those two things, I don't know. But yeah, that's it. I'm gonna go trick-or-treating. Peace. What is happening, YouTube? Just gonna go over, I guess, the last couple things I got here. So I decided to busted out my ghetto old laptop and threw this in, and it works. It's got all 3 of the games and You know, it's in English still, so decided to keep this one so my daughter can use that to work on her spelling and vocabulary and stuff. And she played it for a little while the other night. It's kind of cool. The Bookworm Adventure #1 is what she was playing. It's almost like a RPG style where you spell out words and then you attack with the words and you level up and everything. So it seemed kind of fun. And I put up the sealed one on eBay, listed it. I don't normally do auctions anymore, but certain things I do, and this one I started as an auction, and within like a couple hours after I put it up, somebody's already bid on it. $10 so far was my starting bid, and so yeah, even if I sell this for 10 with 3 something shipping, it'd be like quadrupling my money since I only spent 2, pay for all the other stuff I got that same day. So that's pretty cool. And I also kind of looked into it more, and I think the reason that these are worth money and sought after, for one, they're made by PopCap, which made Plants vs. Zombies and a lot of other cool games. And apparently they like removed the game from online or whatever. So if you downloaded it in the past, you can't play it anymore, and the only way to play it is if you have the actual game disc. So I guess that explains, like, a lot of the reviews on the YouTube or on eBay were like, oh, I couldn't play my game anymore, so I had to find a disc. So that's kind of cool. And also, when I had my old computer out, I found this like a year or so ago at the bins for $1 something. I popped this in my computer and got it installed. Seemed to install fine, and I tried starting it out and was in like the character creation, and I don't know, my computer like shut off halfway through that, so I don't know if maybe my computer's not good enough to play that or whatever, but I'm looking forward to trying it out because I love the Fallout games. I've never played any of the ones on PC, so looks really cool. And then I went through some of my old boxes. Forgot I've got Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2, which has got the Logitech force feedback it shows on the back, so be able to test out that racing wheel that I just bought the other day, see if that works, because from what I've researched on that, it's missing a power cable like that goes into the wall, but I don't know if it needs that to work. I've seen people on listings on eBay selling them without, so I'm gonna check it out later tonight, see if I can play with that and how it is. And then went to I sold that PSP speaker thing that I got last week, which I actually, it sold for like $4 plus 3 something shipping, so it was almost $8, and I spent about $8 shipping, including the envelope that I sent it in, and I spent $2 on it, so I kind of lost my ass on that one by a couple dollars, but it wasn't compatible with my PSP, and you know, it was just something that would have sat around in my closet or gotten put in a box, so whatever, I'll consider it even. So I've made enough money on some of the other things I've sold recently. And while I was at the post office, I stopped by the DI because it's right next door, and I found this Sushi Go card game, which I've heard about from one of my girlfriend's coworkers. Heard it's a really fun game. It was only $1, so I picked that up, and it's got all the cards and everything in it. Seems like a fun game. And then I also find, like I said, I found the GameCube stuff yesterday, so was expecting to maybe find more games or whatever. No games today, but I did find this, it's like a third-party brand. I think it's Intech, but it's a Game Boy Advance to GameCube transfer cable or whatever, which I think that's mainly used for the Pokemon games. I'm not too sure, but that was only $1, and they seem to sell for anywhere from like 8 to 15 or so, so probably make a few bucks off that. Put that up on eBay already. Rent's coming up right now, and I'm a little bit short on rent, so I've been like kind of hustling these last few days trying to just I listed a bunch of stuff on Facebook Marketplace and a bunch more things on eBay today, and I think I'm gonna make it and be just fine with my tips that I make this weekend and everything. I've been saving I've got like 500 cash from the last week or so. I've been saving all my tips and go put everything in the bank Monday before I write my check for rent on Tuesday. And I think I'm going to make it at this point. And I also found today, not gaming related or anything, but I thought it was cool, this Sony Dream Machine CD player. It was covered in stickers, but I got them all off of there. Pretty good. And this was only $4. I was able to test it there in their little electronics thing. It works great. It's got really loud speakers. Plus it's also got an audio in spot, so I think you can connect external speakers to it as well. But yeah, I got that for $4, and probably just gonna be something I give to my daughter and put in her room so she can listen to music and everything. But I actually just saw on the Double Jump Cooper's vlog yesterday where he got a Sony Dream Machine, and those things, they're worth some money. Like, people pay. I looked that exact model up on eBay, and they sold anywhere from 20 to, I saw one I think that was 70, or several that sold at around 20 plus another 20 to 25 shipping. So and like I was saying, I was listing things on eBay. I've had a lot of these other Game Boy or DS games that I got, like the Yu-Gi-Oh and Pokemon, Mario, and the 2 Zeldas. I had a lot of these listed separately on eBay and wasn't really getting any hits or anything, so I put them all in a bundle together, all 5 of these games, and I put it on eBay for $65, and then I listed it locally on my Facebook for $60, and I had one guy on eBay offer me $50 already, which I counter offered at $55, and then I don't know, I haven't heard back from that yet. And then on the local Facebook, this kid was asking me about the 2 Zelda games, and it's kind of a funny conversation because he's like, "Oh, do you still have them?" I said, "Yeah." He's like, "Well, I only have 10 to 15 bucks." I was like, "Well, I'll sell you Phantom Hourglass for 15." And told him, I was like, Spirit Tracks is worth 25 to 30 alone right now. And he's like, "Can I ask you a question?" I said, "Ask away." He's like, "Have you looked up GameStop's trade values?" I said, "Yes, I have." And they're like $8 a piece or something. And then I also told him, I'm like, and also GameStop sells Phantom Hourglass is $24.99 and the Spirit Tracks is $34.99 at GameStop. And I told him that, and he's like, "Well, I'll give you $40 for both of them," which, that's a pretty sweet deal. I might just take him up. I told him I'd get back to him tomorrow afternoon after work. So I'm with my kids all night, and I don't want to meet him up right now. I don't like meeting people off Facebook when I have my kids. But that's reasonable. I think if I sold those 2 for $40, then I could probably list these 3 in a bundle for, I'm thinking 20, 25, and still get roughly what I started out at on my eBay, $65, because Mario's like 9 to 12 bucks, sells all the time. Pokemon's about 10, and this Yu-Gi-Oh one's like 10 to 15, so we'll see. But I'll be making rent. I'm good. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a good weekend.